BP Oil is proud to introduce a new competition designed to assist with the promotion of safety awareness at national and international levels. The competition encourages the setting of challenging safety objectives over a wide range of activities and provides a means of recognizing and rewarding achievements. Achievement is not always easy, of course. It usually requires a great deal of effort, determined and consistent effort. And if at first you don't succeed, you just have to try, and try again. The thrill of success makes it all worthwhile. Any time a human activity is measured against a particular yardstick, we call it competition. The fastest, longest, highest, in fact, the best. These measurements are familiar to us all. But now, BP is adding another criterion: the safest. Yes, safety is our area of competition. That's why we're introducing the BP Safety Grand Prix. In motorsport, safety has been a wonderful modern byproduct of the Go Faster competition. Vehicle design and construction, fireproof clothing, fire extinguishant piped round the car, emergency air supply to the helmet, all these things are designed to protect the driver. These days, Formula One drivers and spectators are no longer seriously injured every season. That cost became unbearable. So, while speeds have increased enormously, the developmental thrust of the sport has included safety, the safety of the drivers and the spectators, and without detracting from the excitement and the spectacle. The BP Formula One racing team had first-hand experience in a spectacular incident. And our driver walked away unhurt. The pressures for this uncompromising approach to safety came from the people in the sport itself, the drivers and the organizers. They could see the benefits. And that's what we must do, because to operate without sufficient attention to safety has too high a cost for all of us. We want to give you the incentive to achieve the highest performance levels safely. In our ordinary day-to-day situation, safety has for years been associated with a negative image. But we're making efforts to change that. Because safety is no longer just about boots and goggles, gloves and helmets. In today's high-technology world, it's also an important part of business management. At every level of BP management, safety standards and performance are being measured and perfected. They have to be for us to succeed in today's highly competitive, environmentally conscious world. Mistakes are too costly. Wherever you look, better safety performance is already part of the organizational structure of BP worldwide, making sure that accidents are things of the past. But good safety performance isn't just a good idea that BP has had in isolation. Oh no. It's part of an international concern that's gaining momentum. Other companies are working at it too. So we're already part of another safety competition, the one between companies all over the world. And our aim is to make BP the safest and the best. People of all cultures enjoy competitions, and safety incentive competitions have already been successful in some parts of BP. They've caused people to think more deeply about the importance of safety awareness to the quality of life, at work, at leisure, and in the home. We already know that safety incentive schemes have helped to make jobs more interesting, and they've helped to reduce accidents too. The best way to get people's support for a project is to involve them in the planning and development stages. And the BP Safety Grand Prix competition has been designed in consultation with BP Associates health and safety personnel from all over the world. Let's hear what some of them had to say on the subject.
Well, the main priority was to come up with an incentive scheme that appeared to be fair and reasonable, at the local level, that had some credibility, because some of the schemes in the past had fallen into some disrepute.
We are small to start with, and because we are small, we do not want to create a kind of environment where just a few people in each group are competing with another. We rather try to consolidate ourselves and work together as a team.
One of the things they want to be able to do is to have a fair contest and to be able to compare apples to apples.
Well, there's always a danger with safety incentive schemes that you relate it to a once-a-year activity. I think any safety incentive scheme has got to be visible on a month-by-month basis.
Well, I think you're going to get some interesting and good results out of it, because people strive to be the best, and the fact that they will be probably as winners come to London, be able to meet the management, get a recognition, means a lot. They're very nationalistic in their own countries, and I think this would be a real thrill and a real challenge to be able to come to London to be the first place winner in something like this, and I think it'll have good positive results.
Those were some of the requirements. There were reservations too.
I still have reservations about an international safety award scheme, or a prize for the best in the world.
Objections have never been in short supply in safety management. Safety incentive schemes drive accidents underground. Why bribe people to do their job properly? The best incentive is to keep your job. No one sets out with the intention of having an accident. Incentives are no substitute for good management. Brian Bodicum has heard them all.
Now, certainly all these statements, these objections or reservations, whichever you wish to call them, one might even call them prejudices. They are excuses for not doing something. And the whole business about safety is trying to find reasons for doing things and making them work. We know it works. Other companies have proved that it works. What we're trying to do is identify what touches somebody's hot button and get them up and running with this idea.
Yes, that's right. We see the promotional campaign as producing tools for the management to use to sell safety to their people. And only they will know what is culturally acceptable. I mean, there will be language problems, there will be all sorts of local issues which will need to be covered. So we've devised the safety incentive scheme and some of the other promotional packages as an optional tool that management can take, we hope, in some, not all associates, can leave on the shelf in others if they have something in place, but can probably adapt to their own particular needs and circumstances.
So you see, there was no shortage of advice. And the details of the BP Safety Grand Prix have been designed against a testing set of requirements. And the result is a competition in which everybody wins. Just taking part will be rewarding and make you safer. The Safety Grand Prix is a toolkit designed to help stimulate involvement in safety competition between sites, such as refineries, terminals, groups of service stations, and transport. In our Grand Prix, everybody takes part. Everybody in teams of about 50, based on where you work. If it's in a service station, for example, you'll be part of a team with other BP sites in your area. If it's in an office, a terminal, a blending plant, or a refinery, there may be competing teams in the same site. In fact, you're probably working well in easily identifiable groups now.